Vinyl community, welcome back. This is HubTunes. I'm Mike, and we got another month of vinyl finds. This will be May 2024. I skipped April. I didn't really buy much, and mostly because it was record store day that month. So I really put all my finances and everything towards that. You guys have probably seen my videos on that. Another successful record store day. So this is May. We are done with May. Some good finds and a couple of killer jazz records, and an album I've been waiting for quite some time, and that is this. This is Mdou Moctar. This is his new album, Funeral for Justice. Once again, terrific artwork. His artwork is really cool. This is a very political record I'm reading. He is the East African guitarist. I've seen him live 3 times now, and as of right now in my life at 56 years old, he's probably the second best guitarist I've ever seen live. His style is phenomenal. He does sing in African, so a lot of the lyrics are lost on me. But reading about this record, it's a pretty emotional record for him and the band, and I can't wait to go see him. I'm seeing him in a couple of weeks. He is something. He is a wonderful guitarist. My number one guitarist that I ever saw live was Stevie Ray Vaughan. By far. Blew me away. I've seen a lot of guitarists. I saw Eddie Van Halen. I saw Jimmy Page. I've seen a lot. But Stevie Ray Vaughan was unbelievable. And, sometimes it's that moment, a moment in history, where everything's just perfect. The venue, your seats, the band, everything. It just came together one day in 83? Probably 83, early 83. But Mdou Moctar, great guitarist. I highly recommend anyone, if you like African music and you like stuff like that, this guy is definitely the best thing going. Unreal. Just a wonderful guitarist. So very much looking forward to him. His drummer in his band carries the band too. I mean, this guy, his name, I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I can't pronounce his name, but his drummer is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. This guy just absolutely smokes on drums. Next up, another album. This is an artist I absolutely adore. I like everything she releases. This is St. Vincent. This is All Born Screaming, her new record, and I love it. I am in love with this record. I like the last one, Daddy's Home. It was just a completely different style, different vibe. It had more of a Philly singer-songwriter kind of vibe to it. But this one's just kind of dark. The first couple of songs are really dark, and Big Time Nothing. Yeah, what is it? To make sure I got the right side here. Hell is Near and Reckless are kind of dark, real dark, and then she busts open with just a kind of a classic St. Vincent sound of Broken Man, which I saw last night is also being used in a Netflix new Netflix TV series. I forget the name of the series, so I guess I shouldn't have even brought it up. And then the song Flee, which is my favorite song on the record. I absolutely love that song. The second side is just as good. Title track, All Born Screaming. The opener on the second side is Violent Times. Really cool. Again, kind of dark, but this is a great record. I've seen people say it's more of a guitar-oriented record than the previous one. I don't know. I don't think so. This is just classic St. Vincent. So this is All Born Screaming. I picked this up, and I'm not sure why. I like it. It was just kind of one of those. This was a blind buy. Was it a blind? Yeah, it was a blind buy. I love what Coal Mine Records does, and this kind of popped up on my timeline on something. And so I bought it. It was only $20. This is Hold Your Horses by Karate Boogaloo. Cool artwork. Let me save it. Yeah, look at that. Pretty exciting, Abe. vinyl community. This is cool. It's guitar oriented. It's a little funky. It's a little jazzy. It's all instrumental. It's kind of laid back. It's not like screeching guitars or anything, but it's really interesting. You can stream it, but Coal Mine is just they always put out some really cool stuff. So I picked this up and I dig it. It's not my favorite release of the year, but it might make my final list. So Karate Boogaloo is the name of the band. Hold Your Horses is the name of the album. This is going to be my favorite record of the year as far as new jazz releases go. It's going to be hard to beat this, man. This thing is absolutely terrific. This is EEG Coherence. Look at that artwork. You can just forget about that because that is the result of a music on vinyl sticky cover. Those plastic covers with the stick on them. I hate those things. The poly vinyl sleeves with I hate resealable, and this is the result of it. I didn't see this record there, and I put the music on vinyl record sleeve down and pulled it, and that's what happens. I'm not too, I mean, it would be nice if it wasn't there, but the music still sounds great, and that's all it's really about for me. This record was turned on to me by, I believe it was Felipe of the Jazz Bums, and he showed it and absolutely loved it. There is a guy on here, this is Devin Braha. He is involved in this. I've bought a couple of his previous releases. In fact, his release from last year, I believe. It was either last year or 2 years ago. Absolutely blew me away. So as soon as Felipe was talking about this on Instagram, I ran out and got this. It was difficult to find. I actually posted on their website or on like their Facebook page or something, or Instagram it was. And the band actually was somebody from their organization responded to me and gave me a link to where to buy this because it was sold out on Bandcamp. It was sold out everywhere, which was super cool of them. But this is some wild shit, man. This is jazz. It's world music. It's funky a little bit. It's spiritual jazz, I would say. It's out there. The stuff that's going on, it's not free jazz, definitely not free jazz, but there's so many different levels in each song. You know, you'll have something going on, you know, with horns and stuff like up front, but there's stuff going on behind that is just so intense, and it blows my mind every time I put this on. The song No and Apology are my favorites. Apology No is the song that has just incredible guitar work. There's some beautiful guitar work done by Sam Shalabi. If anyone knows anything else about Sam Shalabi, let me know, because this guy, I love his style. It's really cool. It's electric, but it kind of sounds like it's acoustic, and his fingers are just moving like crazy. But yeah, this is on Gems Records, and I highly, highly recommend this. You guys stream it, find it. I don't know if there's going to be a repress. I don't know if it's even sold out. It probably is my guess. But man, EEG Coherence. I can't get enough of it. It's absolutely phenomenal, guys. One of my favorite bands. I love this band, and I did not know they had a new album out. And somebody posted something on Instagram about their last album, their previous album. And I said, man, it's about time they released a new album. It's been 3 years. And he responded with, well, the pre-order is up. And that is Elephant9. This is their album, Mythical River. All their artwork is very similar. They use the same artist on probably 6 or 7 records now. They are a Norwegian jazz rock band. They are a little psychedelic. There is some guitar, but not a lot. They're mostly driven by the Hammond B organ. It is a powerful, powerful sound. I mean, think of like maybe Deep Purple with no lyrics. It's really, really good. And this album it's right there with all their other records. I do like their previous one a little bit more. And then they do have two live albums, which are probably my favorites of theirs. Psychedelic something 1 and 2. I forget. Psychedelic. But really cool. You can stream all of these. They're from Norway. I'm not going to try and pronounce this band. But Fender Rhodes, the Hammond L100, Mini Moog, and Grand Piano, Harpsipiano, Mellotron, and Continuum. This guy plays everything. And then there's some electric bass, drums, and percussion. Yeah, there's no guitar in this one at all. A couple of them do have some guitar work, but mostly it's just this trio. Nope, sorry. Yeah, trio. Yeah. But, man, cool band. If you like psychedelic rock, jazz rock, this is really cool. It's more jazzy. It's more rock than jazz. That's for sure. Definitely more psychedelic. But cool stuff. If you like long songs too. I mean, I think there's 8 songs on the record, so they're not all super long, but excellent band out of Norway. This is Elephant9. I am excited about these releases this month. This is what I'm telling you guys. Since I've been cutting back on my record purchasing, I'm buying stuff that really, really gets me going. I'm not buying the 25 records a month anymore and not listening to half of them, Now I'm buying 8 records and listening to them over and over and over. So, again, here's another one. This was actually bought in April. And I'm a little bummed out because it's dinged. I don't know if you can see it, but whatever. It took a month to get here because it's this Polish jazz. And I was turned on to this band by Frederick at, let me make sure I get his name right, Spectrum_Archives. I will put a link in the comments or in the description to his channel. He shows some really cool stuff. He's out of Denmark. I believe it's Denmark. And he shows some really interesting stuff. He's very into like instrumental stuff. He's very into electronic. Some of it I like, some of it I not, but I don't watch channels that I show music I like and know. I watch channels of people who just show interesting stuff that may be interesting to me. I don't have to actually know what you're talking about all the time. So that's what inspires me. So this is a band called EABS meets Jawabi. And he actually showed an album on a stream, I believe it was, by this band EABS. It's contemporary jazz, but all their albums are a little bit different. Some of them have some hip hop in them. Some of them are more electronic. Some of them are more straightforward jazz. He showed one that was kind of contemporary jazz. It had some hip hop stuff in it. And I liked it, but I wasn't super into it. So I was like, yeah, well, maybe I'll check out some of their other stuff. And I came across this. Of their 6 albums, this was the one that blew me away. The others I liked. There was one that was a tribute to Pharoah Sanders. Was it Pharoah Sanders or I forget who it was. Yeah, I think it was Pharoah Sanders. But this is the one that absolutely just caught my ear. And this is In Search of a Better Tomorrow. It's got cool, interesting artwork. And what it is, it's these guys, they team up. There's 5 guys in EABS. And then there's 3 guys from this band called Jawabi. And they come together to make this record. The guys from Jawabi are Middle Eastern. I'm not sure which country. I'm not going to guess. They are from the Middle East. And they combine they bring these 2 sounds together. Absolutely perfect. I am a big fan of Egyptian and Middle Eastern music, anything with some Arabic. There's a few lyrics on here too. So the one dude does sing. It's electronic jazz, but it's not all electronic. I mean, this guy plays grand piano and Fender Rhodes. There is some Moog. Yeah, but there's a sax player, a tenor player, clarinet, and there's a trumpet player. So it's not all electronic jazz, but it's just, man, it's so well done. And then they kind of lay the groundwork, and then these guys come in with like this Middle Eastern sound that is just, it's phenomenal. I'm really, really digging this. So big thanks to Frederick for turning me onto this band. He didn't even show this record. I don't even know if he knows about it. I mean, he probably does. But man, I am loving this. I had to order it from Poland, and it came, like I said, a little dinged, and it took like a month to get here. But it was worth it. I think it came out in 2022 or 2023. So it's not a 2024 release, but man, if I had known about this would have been number 1 on my list last year. It is great. I highly recommend this. Stream it. You can stream it. If you don't like it, you don't buy it. That's my new philosophy. So yeah, check these guys out. Excellent stuff. You guys, that's it. Heading into June soon. I can't believe June is almost here. So summer in Chicago. I love it. Going to see a lot of shows this summer. Got tickets for a bunch of stuff. So concert reviews coming up. Probably, we'll see. It's going to be a busy summer. So you guys hang in there. Hope everyone's doing well. I will talk to you soon.